Taking waste on the bags.
So we're back in the environmental lab. We just arrived from our beautiful trip through the Black Hills, and we've got these bags that Chris has conveniently weighed out. He already knew magically how we all the lengths of the cores, and so we're doing what's our width. Our slices are 3 centimeters for the long ones and 2 centimeters for the other ones. And so he set up a spreadsheet, manual, handwritten spreadsheet that has all the weights of the pre-weigh the bags, and then we'll weigh them again with the sample plus bag afterwards. And so the bags are all labeled with there's the LAK lake that we were just at, and we've got the other bags have all been weighed out as well right here. And so we're gonna start slicing here. We got our long pieces here, and I think we'll set up 2 assembly lines that we will slice with. And there's all our stuff that's been brought in from the pickup truck, and we'll set our gloves out to dry and be ready for the next site, which will be Pactola. And so that's first one here. What do we got? PR? KR. Okay, so KR. And so that would be from, oh, there's our site. So if we look at that, so we definitely have a nice oxidative layer up on the top, but then it pretty much goes black all the way down, whoops, in this area. And so we'll start with that one to begin. Okay, so we are measuring our cores here, and so this is KR2-1, so we take a picture with the ruler on the side. And that one was a full core, and this looks like KR2-2 as well. It is a full core. And so then we take pictures as well of each core so we can document, and then we document any anomalies as well when the redox zone is apparent as we slice. We're back, and we're gonna now prepare the core for sampling and slicing. So we remove the bottom cap carefully, and there's a rubber stopper that is beneath there, so we don't take the top cap off and the stopper until the bottom one's been removed. A little tight on there. And so we've got a bucket down here to collect any water that's collected in this long pole. This is a long core, so we got a step stool as well. So now the pusher is affixed to the bottom, and now we go up here and take that off. Somehow. So you can see, yeah, there's the redox zone. Alright, so we get that removed. Now we're going to push out the water. So in our mercury project, we collected some of this water that was collected in here and had to analyze for mercury content. Cores that these guys are working on over here is a full core, so there obviously is no water to collect there. And we push this down carefully and just until, so the whole core is slowly moving up all the way down as we put pressure on the bottom here with the plunger, and raise that up to the top, and that'll be our first sample. And that's got the highest water content, so we have to be pretty careful with that slice and getting it into the bags that we have already pre-weighed down here at the bottom. And so we've got a plastic spatula that has marks on it that are, oops, that have marks on it for 2 centimeter slices. Oops. Okay, so we've got that stopped. So those are conveniently marked for 1 centimeter slices. So we're doing 2 centimeter slices for resolution on this one. Oh, 3 centimeter, yeah, excuse me, 3 centimeter slices. Because we've got a long core here. And so we just slide that through. And now we have to carefully get the okay. So we open up the bag like that, And so there's our sample. This one's got a lot of water in it too, so we need to carefully I'll lift that up. And we'll try and get all the water and contents inside that. So these look like little hockey pucks later, but this one's got a lot of material, and so we scoop it like that. Then we press, maybe press the bottom, squish it up, and fold the whirly bag a little bit, and then we spin it. This will be, don't want to spin it into our. There we go. Fold it, and then it's there for weighing and freezing, and then we move on to the next slice. So here's one of our 3 centimeter samples, and we've got so you see a readout, you see kind of the stripes that are on there, and then we got some holes, and that's looks like it's some sort of some sort of bacteria that might be, or insect that might be inside of there that's causing those little holes, little worms that are inside there. Oh, we got some striping that's on there as well, and this is probably the top 6 centimeters. Is that what that is? Yeah. And so that'll go straight into the bag. Okay, so now we've got the assembly line that's going here, and so samples up, bag.
Get all the air out.
Yeah. Whirl it. Rohit's got the next one, 3 centimeters, pushing the probe in the bucket, and on up, and drop the spatula. Yeah, let's wipe that down. And so we put slice that in there carefully, then pull it out slowly and lift it up. Nice
4 holes.
Big sample, yeah, look at that. Got some redox striping here in the middle too. Some iron oxidation localized in the bag and off. And so that's it. And over here we got Chris doing the weighing of the samples. And I think that's it. And so then we put them in the freezer when we're all done. And the next steps will be the water content and no loss of ignition to give us the carbon content, and then grind it. And we'll be doing some metals analysis with XRF. And that concludes our field sampling day.